Good afternoon. Welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you are doing well wherever watching me from. This is a comedy show for your own enjoyment. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. So you have heard the Right Honorable Raila Odinga is going for the AU chairmanship, African Union, that brings together 55 African countries, so that they work together for the African development in terms of economic development, infrastructure. We have things like social programs, and just to education, health, you name it. It's about the development of the African continent. So the history or genesis of the African Union is started over the OAU in the 1960s when most African countries gained their independence. That was Organization of African Unity, which has now become the African Union. And now that's what I'm saying. Raila Odinga realized that the African Union is a useless body. What did I say? The African Union is a useless body. The reason I say this is, first of all, of three issues. Number one, it's first of all, it's rudderless, structureless, visionless. Rudderless, structureless, visionless. So let me show you my point, debate my point of view, or share my point of view. First of all, it's rudderless. It's because, first of all, you are in the technological age. This is the age of it's called what? Artificial intelligence, AI, the age of robotics, the age of big technological innovations. They call it the fourth industrial revolution, and all these revolutions. And most importantly, is the age of space travel. People have left conquering lands because the whole world has been conquered. Man has stepped everywhere. Now it's space. Space is the next frontier for man to conquer. Humankind. They like say using humankind in this modern language times. So humankind has been everywhere in the world. Now it's only space. So who have gone into space? Europe has gone into space. Asia, China, and America. Where is Africa? Missing. We're just down here. We're totally missing. So that's what I'm saying. We're rudderless. And technology is the frontier of development. And that's why I always talk about universities. You see, in developed countries, let's say someone like a professor has three activities. The first one is lecturing, second one is research, and third one is productivity. Maybe they have formed a company, they have bought shares in these startups. You know, most of these professors in developed countries, they are used as consultants in technological startups, which grow into very big companies. So they also have shares there. But most importantly, they have their own production. They can have a company. So the person, the man or woman, the professor in the developed countries has three income streams. That is his job, research, and they have something they are working on. Maybe they have a company. So here the aeroplane is passing. So I even thought, when will Africa ever manufacture an aeroplane? We just see people manufacturing contraptions. The Wright brothers already proved mankind can beat gravity. We don't need to build death-top contraptions in the name of aeroplanes. What we need now is big manufacturing, isn't it? That's why I'm saying Africa's union is rudderless. What is the vision of Africa in the next 50 years, 100 years? If you are to ask them, they don't know. That's why I'm talking about our thinkers in university should step up, professors. Give a vision for Africa. How can an African professor, apart from teaching, doing research, be a producer? What are you producing? Not just job. You see, when you are a professor or lecturer, if you depend on a job only, you can get fired anytime. Then what? You should have something that you are giving to society. Maybe you're having research, you're having a company you're developing. So that's my point. Second of all is structureless. The young Gen Zs in Kenya went to the street, they have been rioting. The demonstrations have reduced because the president and his allies have gone into overdrive, bringing in the opposition into government. So that's why they have relaxed. But Africa as a whole, the young generations, the below 30, there's no structures to bring them into power. I always hear this East African Parliament, but the people who are there is like a retirement home, the East African Parliament. Let's have a parliament for Africa. African Union Parliament, Junior Parliament, or Youth Council, I don't know what they use. They can say Youth Parliament for Africa. You get young men and women from all the 55 countries. They debate the African vision. That's what I was talking about, structureless. And then, still to my point, when these young people are elected into power, they can be mentored by the people in leadership, the presidents and the other leaders. That's what I'm talking about. And then lastly, the vision. What is the vision of Africa? You know, China has always had this vision for over 50 years, from the days of Chairman Mao, the founder of the Communist Party and the China Republic, People's Republic. He had a vision that China in 100 years will be the superpower. But it's even from 1950 to now, that's nearly 70 already. Now it's going to be the superpower, even less than that. African leaders have no vision. We have many young men and women who are jobless. Instead of telling these young men and women that there's enough land here, this land we dig, that our ancestors have left us, can create for us a lot of wealth, billions of dollars of wealth. That's what we're doing. That's what we're talking about. The reason I even came to social media is that someone challenged me. We have young people who have not even gone to school, or they dropped out of school, but they are using social media to grow. So me, I'm speaking to the universe. That's why I'm having this so-called social media. Facebook, I have subscribers or followers, TikTok, Instagram, because I want to share my knowledge. You have to talk to the universe. You cannot die with your ideas. Ideas have to be shared in the universe. So that's why I'm saying Raila will find out that the African Union is a useless body. The African Union is a useless body. It's structureless, it's rudderless, it is visionless. So what's the vision of Africa in the next 100 years? Crickets, no vision. Me, I would think the vision of Africa should be, first of all, to become the factor of the world in terms of production, food production, in terms of manufacturing, in terms of value addition. Before now we move on to technology, because we are very far behind. But that we can catch up. We start with agriculture, we become self-sufficient, we create jobs for the young people, we move on to technology, research. Yes, that's why visionless. So that's what I'm saying. Raila will find out that the African Union is a useless body, and he will need to really fight hard and bring in thinkers like us, professors in universities, to think for him in all aspects, political, economic, technological, you name it. Yes, that's what I'm saying, standing here in the sun talking to you. People are watching me. So before I finish, I want to pray for you who's watching me, that first of all, your dreams become reality, getting a new job, starting a family, owning land, buying your first car, traveling outside, and then also have a long life. And lastly, become rich and prosperous, not only you, your children, grandchildren, and all your generations. And also pray for myself to get $1 billion, 100 billion Kenya shillings, to build the biggest technological university here in Africa and worldwide, to produce a product that can be used here in Africa and worldwide, to create jobs for the young Gen Zs, to train future entrepreneurs, and most importantly, to earn myself money, and also to earn the Kenyan government money. That's my prayer. Amen. And lastly, if you want to support this channel, you can send something on the mobile M-Pesa down there. +254 769 729 327. I repeat again. Mobile M-Pesa. +254 769 729 327. And as I always say, Gwaheri ya kuonana, Gwaheri.